Welcome to the McKinley Diaries, 21 years on with myself, Nigel Vardy. We are on day 14, the 13th of May, 1999. The alarm rang at 6:45 and the stoves were soon roaring away. Lying in my sleeping bag, I was dozing off to sleep and waking, a rather bad thing to do on a trip like this. However, I was soon up with Steve's firtling and messing about. Well, not messing about, but anyway, noise, and we got up. The sun, as I said yesterday, doesn't hit the camp first on, so it was absolutely bitter, and I got a little thermometer on my rucksack which at the time said -10. We packed up camp, got some breakfast, and wished the Americans farewell for now. I'm sure we'll see them on the ridge in a few days. It was a clear day, the sun was warm, but I've got a bit of a cold coming on, and I can feel my nose running badly. And if any of you have been in this situation where it's freezing cold outside and you have a runny nose, you either end up, in my case, with a very messy moustache, or as we jokingly call them, snotsicles. It's not the best thing to do or have, but it's part of the world that we're in. Once again, I led the climb out of camp, carrying, as I've put out here, the rucksack of hell on my back, with more snow stakes dangling around my legs, ice screws digging into my thighs, and, you know, the general kit of mountaineering. It was a slow pace over the ice dome. I've put down here about 60 pounds on my back. That might be a little bit over the top, but you never know. It's a steep hill. We're over 13,000 feet. We're fighting hard. And I was puffing and panting all the time, but eventually I got my breathing sorted out, and it makes a great difference when you get a rhythm. And this is something I've learned over many years. It may be breathe in with your left foot, breathe out with your right. Breathe in over 2 steps, breathe in every step. You soon develop a rhythm depending on where you are. Anyway, we got over the ice dome in about an hour, and just past midday the clouds were clearing again to reveal tremendous views over the Alaska range and way beyond. We think we could see over 100 miles of snow-covered mountains, lakes and tundra, and it was absolutely transfixing for your eyes. You just couldn't take it off them. We worked up the next few hundred yards of snow and slogged our way in until we got the cache that we buried yesterday, and it was dinner time. Well, 2:30 anyway. We had hot soup, replenished some supplies, and moved to our evening camp, which was another long slog uphill. But by 5:30 we had made it, and we camped under the most tremendous ice wall with caves in it, ice caves, which I've put down here. I really must investigate. Anyway, we dug in and settled down for the night. The sunset over the hundreds, if not thousands, of mountains was absolutely stunning. However, the temperature fell like a stone, and we soon leapt into our sleeping bags. We'd got the weather forecast from Annie at 8 p.m. earlier on, and she said that the weather would be good until the Sunday. Unfortunately, that's not long enough for us to make a summit attempt, and so I pray it holds on for a few days more. All we've got to do is stay with it, keep the boots dry, sleep well, and keep pushing hard. The day's gone really well. We're at the base of what's called the Rocky Rib, which is at 14,700 feet. Reasonably well and in good health, although apparently Steve has a minor dose of the runs. And we're in good spirits for the summit attempt to come. Hold the weather, please, oh Lord. Hold the weather.